everyone, this is Renee from Angelic Comfort with your weekly love and romance outlook forecast for November 28th through December 4th, 2016. And we are coming to a close in the end, ending this 2016 year. And how amazing is it? It's been kind of a roller coaster for a lot of people, yes? I mean, kind of crazy. So we're going to be like kicking into 2017 with a bang. I just feel it for a lot of people with love and romance and a lot of good things coming to a lot of people, and it makes me really happy. It's very heartwarming for me to be able to deliver some great news and guidance for all of you who this resonates with. Okay, and I actually have some things I'm going to be testing out here soon also with some different type of readings I'm going to be posting for people, and also on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/user /angelic comfort. So you can check that out. But I have some really cool things coming that I'm going to expand these videos just a little bit more and do a couple of more. So you just have to wait and see. But it'll be exciting. So here we are with love and romance, and it's been kind of a roller coaster for a lot of people. And you know, whether you're single, whether you're in a committed relationship, or whether you are married, you know, anything like that, it's been kind of a roller coaster for a lot of people. And I really put a lot of this to the energies within the atmosphere and stuff. You know, because like right here we have the Five of Fire, and it can mean a couple of things. And when I take a look at this and I say, what am I hearing? Well, the energy, I'm hearing the energy around us, the energy in the atmosphere, the energy of people being really negative and a lot of bickering back and forth, competing, like we had here in the United States with the elections for the president, and things still are not settling down. And it's making it a little bit difficult. This negative energy is, you know, producing. It's in the atmosphere. It's in our homes, and it's residual energy that just keeps on building and building and building. And the more people that put out negative energy, the more this residual negative energy is building and affecting everybody. And people are feeling like really grumpy, you know, and can't figure out why. This is why. And other people's energy and other people's thoughts and words and comments really do affect us. You know, they can either lift us up, which is what we want, especially in relationships, right? Or they can tear us down and make us feel drained and exhausted. So remember that any relationship that's an intimate relationship, each person has to, you want to resonate with each other. You want that synchronicity to happen. Okay? And so you want to be able to build each other up. Not come into a relationship with baggage, because that, it's not fair. We've talked about this many times before. It's not fair to either party, especially the one who you're getting into the relationship with, right? We don't want rebounds. We don't want the baggage. You know, you want healthy. You want, what is a love romantic relationship? What is it? It is the enjoying of two people, the joining of them, enjoying the time together, of laughing, of communicating, of doing things, of having, you know, that beautiful intimacy together, to be able to lift each other up, put each other on a pedestal, you know, working together, you know, having that laughter and that love and enjoyment, you know, that positive energy, that positive vibe, you know, two people becoming one. They're in sync, you know. So it's been kind of rough for a lot of people. So that's what a relationship is. And it's being able to go through the hard times together, yes, but a relationship doesn't have to be, and it's not supposed to be hard all the time. Okay? So here we have a couple of meanings. Either you are in a committed relationship already, and there's words being said, there's differences, you know, you're at odds with each other, some sort of conflict going on, you know, and there's like no resolve, there really is no resolve. This is like the Five of Swords and the minor arcana in the tarot deck. There really is like no resolve. We see the chakras here. This is what I see here when I see the chakras. It would be the red and the orange. Okay, and we have the violet, which is the mind. We have the solar plexus is the orange. The sacral chakra, which is about emotions and intimacy, your reproductive organs, your hormones, sexual desires. The red is your root chakra or base chakra. The green is your heart chakra, and the blue is your throat chakra. So we have the right here with the violet. We're talking about the crown chakra. Okay, so this is like a combination of everything here with this conflict and what needs to be done. So if you are in a relationship right now and you're in, conflict with another person, your partner, stop. Take a deep breath right here. Stop the worrying. Take a pause. Okay? And reflect. What is it? It's highly emotional. Highly emotional. I'm seeing, two emotion cards. I don't know what to say. I mean, take a pause. Stop. I mean, if you're arguing gets nobody anywhere. What you need to do is just step away from each other just for a little bit. Go in separate rooms, or one person go for a walk or something, and just take that time to reflect on the discussion, on the disagreement. Okay? No arguing. There doesn't need to be arguing in a relationship. Okay? Because words get said that are hurtful, and it's hard to take them back. So, and when you argue, you just go in a circle. You go in a circle, you go in a circle. Tempers flare. It's not worth it. So, whatever this conflict is that you're having, in order to get to solutions, in order to come to a resolution with this, you need to take that break. You need to pause in the action. The other thing is, if we take a look at this, if you're single, it could be that you feel like you're competing against somebody, or maybe you are. Maybe the person who you're interested in or you're hoping to have a relationship with might be involved or even interested in more than just you. And they haven't come to, who they want to be with. They haven't, come to that. They haven't made that decision, But what you need to do is stop and just be yourself. Stop worrying. Be yourself. Be happy and shine. And shine through, because that's what's going to happen. That's who, that's what's going to be. Now, if the other person's in a committed relationship, okay, and you feel like you're competing, it's difficult. It's a difficult situation because you don't want to break up somebody else's relationship, right? I mean, that's not your intention, I would hope. But sometimes those things do happen, and two people meet and they fall in love, and it is a soul connection. So decisions need to be made, but stop with the competition, stop with the games, stop, this sense of worrying, okay? Be yourself, be happy, carry on with your life, and let the person see the real you. Don't be putting up this worry and this false front. Okay? Because, if you're putting up a false front because you're worried and going above and beyond what you would normally be like, and then you get into the relationship, then what happens, right? The person's gonna be like, why? Why aren't you being true? Why weren't you being true to yourself? Okay? So stop the worrying. But, there is going to be a lot of love coming in. And, we're here with the holidays, like I'd stated, and with family and friends. But this is relationship wise. This is falling in love, possibly even this week. Okay? Keep your emotions in balance. Okay? Keep your emotions in balance. And if you are falling in love, if you're already in a relationship, or if you're contemplating a relationship, take it to the next level. Does the person know? Don't be afraid to speak out. Really don't be afraid to speak out. Um, I'm picking up, people are thinking, well, what about rejection? You know what? You don't know until you try. And it goes in with the universal reading that I did for this week. Your self-worth, your self-confidence, your instinct. Take that time to meditate and think. If you pay attention to what it is that you are hearing from source, from spirit, from your guides, your inner knowing, okay? And I'm not talking thought, okay? I'm talking that gut instinct. You already know, if you're being honest with yourself. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to move things up to the next level, or to ask somebody out. Okay? You can do it, but you need to have that self-confidence within you. And like I said, follow the instinct. Is the timing right? Is the synchronicity there? Are there signs that I can take and understand and say, hey, well, maybe. So pay attention. Now we have the King of Earth, and it says here he's, a very generous, professional, responsible, and practical person. It's successful. So go ahead and make that, the opportunities there. It's being offered. And anything that you want to manifest right now, you can manifest. Okay? So if you want that relationship, go ahead and manifest it. Okay? Make it happen. And it doesn't mean just through thoughts. It means through actions too. Okay? I mean, there's a false sense of, when we talk about the law of attraction and we talk about the universe and putting our thoughts out there, and they're going to come back to us. Yes, but if you really want something, you have to meet it halfway, and sometimes full way. So that means no matter what your thoughts are, you got to walk the walk, and you got to make it happen. You got to work towards it. Move towards that goal. You can't just sit there and say, oh, I just want this and it's going to happen, or I really want this person, so I'm going to sit there and I'm going to think about them, and think about them and think about them and think about them. But what are you doing to get that person to notice you? Or what are you doing to take that first step, to make that move? What are you doing? You are a master manifester right now. So put the words, put the thoughts into action too. Okay? Don't be afraid, because good things, it's a very successful time. Okay? And this could be somebody who is very generous and a professional, and they're very responsible and they're very practical at the same time, and they're really grounded. And you see the rainbow here, you see the butterflies, it means transformation. This person has probably been through a lot. Okay, they probably have been through a lot. And when we take a look at him, he's very, very knowledgeable, he or she. Okay? So be confident in yourself. And also have confidence in yourself to accept whatever opportunity is coming your way too. If somebody's coming to make you an offer for a relationship, or to take you out on a date, or to go out and even just for a walk, or to go sit by the lake or by the stream, take up the offer. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to go to lunch. It doesn't hurt to go to the coffee shop and have a cup of coffee. It doesn't hurt to go for a drive. Get to know each other. Make those steps forward. You are, like I said, the master manifester right now. Make it happen. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid. Okay? Or this is somebody who could be coming into you. Somebody who's very grounded and well-natured and, like I said, very practical, a professional in their trade, and they're very responsible. They're generous. That means they have a big heart, very caring, loving person, possibly very romantic. Wouldn't that be nice? Right? So, go ahead and make that move. And then we have also a person could be very intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and very friendly. Okay, so it could be that somebody new is coming into your life, or somebody's already in your life, and you're moving that relationship, or your relationship is going to move up to another phase, another level. Okay, like I talked about here a little few minutes ago. And when they talk about heightened psychic abilities, they're talking about your instinct, your knowing, your inner knowing. Okay? So, I see a very romantic and enjoyable time where both people are really, really, that soul connection is there. And this is what I'm hearing. The soul connection is there. The synchronicity is there. That this is possibly a relationship that neither party has ever considered, in the past. And now it's just right. It's there. Okay, through raising their own levels of consciousness and their own vibrational levels and everything. It's there. It's actually a match made in heaven. So make the effort. Okay? Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Okay? Very, very important. Okay? Make the effort. Like I said, you put it out to the universe, or you see that person, or you know that person, you think about them all the time, or they're thinking about you all the time, put that out there. Come to me. Come to me. And women, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people say, oh, take that first move. But you can put yourself out there and shine in a way that's going to draw them into you. Let the man be the one who comes to you. Okay? Try to let the man be the one that comes to you. I know it sounds a little old-fashioned, but there's something about it where I think it's a good feeling for the male to be able to approach women that they're interested in. I think in a lot of times with pursuing relationships, I think that, it's just become kind of like a game, and it doesn't need to be. Okay? So, I mean, if you feel the need, go ahead and make the move. But then again, think about it. Let the man also come forward. Okay? And just be yourself. Okay? But make the efforts that you need to make that happen, to allow that to happen. It's a very, very passionate relationship. Open your heart. Your soul is going to sing with joy. A lot of passion in this. A lot of, I feel, a lot of you, if you like that touch, if you like to be held, if you like all of that romance, all of that, the hearing that I love you, and somebody truly paying attention to you, and you being able to pay attention to them, and both of you being like on the same page of both liking that type of a relationship. This is a very, very passionate relationship. So go ahead and, make the date. Go on that date. Even if it's just going out for coffee or something, make that happen. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. If you are feeling, or the other person is feeling, Maybe there might be some differences, whatever the difference might be. I mean, everything's in sync, but there's like a little bit of a difference. And we talked about this last week also. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Come forward and give it a chance, because it might not be what you think. It's all about communication. So give it a chance. The chemistry is there. They're saying very strong magnetic attraction with both parties, okay? And we're not talking somebody from your past either. I mean, some of you, if you have connected with somebody from your past, we talked about the unrequited love last week and the codependency and everything else. I mean, there's somebody else waiting to come in, and you can't really be in a relationship, right? If the one who's going to come in, who's going to profess their love to you, is waiting, but you're in a relationship because the holidays are coming up and you don't want to be alone. But the right one for you is waiting. So it's not from the past. You're not supposed to be living from the past. Okay? You're supposed to be moving forward. And too many people are stuck on the past or what's comfortable for them because they're afraid to take that step forward and go into the uncharted frontier, we'll say, the unseen, the unknown, but it's the chemistry is there with this person. So if you remember, it's not somebody from your past that's coming back. I mean, remember why that relationship didn't work, or pay attention to the red flags. Are they saying what you want to hear? Are they doing what you want them to do, but you're still seeing like there's a mask there and it's kind of chipping away? Pay attention to that, okay? Because this person with the chemistry and the passion and everything is a true love. It's the real thing. It's the romance of a lifetime. Okay, so don't let your fears of being alone over the holidays or anything, or nostalgia get to you, okay? Because there's something better waiting, and what you've wanted is waiting, okay? And history has a tendency to repeat itself if we keep looking back to the past. Okay, so we need to go uncharted waters. We need to really be able to step out of our comfort zone, I feel, with this upcoming relationship with this person who's coming into our lives. And we're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a wild ride. Okay, so have that faith in yourself. Build up your self-esteem, your self-love, and let it happen. Okay? Okay. So, have an awesome week, everybody. If you want a more personalized reading, something geared more towards you, or based on your astrological sign, go ahead and hit me up on my website. I have a holiday special going on right now. It's www.angelic-comfort.com. Okay? And let's set up an appointment and help you get through whatever blocks it is that are preventing you from having love and romance within your life, okay? The right one. Or what's slowing it down. Let's make it happen, okay? So know that I love each and every one of you. I hope that you have a week that is full of love, laughter, and abundance of blessings. Okay? And we'll catch you later. Namaste.